Hello and welcome to Sandbox Creations. Today I'm going to give a few tips to help you get an 8 band and above score in IELTS reading exam. I assume that you've already watched the video on IELTS listening module. In this video, I am going to talk about how to prepare for the reading module of the IELTS exam. This strategy is equally applicable to tests like TOEFL and CELPIP. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and please don't forget to click on the bell icon to enable notifications. First, I'm going to give an overview of the module, so that people who are unfamiliar with the test can get a clear picture about it. The reading module has 3 sections, with the total text length being around 2,150 to 2,750. It's a 60 minutes affair, with no additional time to transfer the answers to the given answer sheet. There are 40 questions. A variety of question types are used, chosen from the following: multiple choice, identifying information, true or false or not given, identifying a writer's views or claims, yes or no or not given, matching information, matching headings, matching features, matching sentence endings, sentence completion, summary completion, note completion, table completion, flowchart completion, diagram label completion, short answer questions. This module is different for general training and academic versions of IELTS. With the academic IELTS being more difficult compared to the general training reading module. For academic reading, each section contains one long text. Texts are authentic and are taken from books, journals, magazines and newspapers. They have been written for a non-specialist audience and are on academic topics of general interest. Texts are appropriate to, and accessible to, test takers entering undergraduate or postgraduate courses or seeking professional registration. Texts range from the descriptive and factual to the discursive and analytical. Texts may contain non-verbal materials such as diagrams, graphs or illustrations. If texts contain technical terms, then a simple glossary is provided. For general training reading, Section 1 contains 2 or 3 short factual texts, one of which may be composite, consisting of 6 to 8 short texts related by topic, for example hotel advertisements. Topics are relevant to everyday life in an English-speaking country. Section 2 contains 2 short factual texts focusing on work-related issues, like applying for jobs, company policies, pay and conditions, workplace facilities, staff development and training. Section 3 contains 1 longer, more complex text on a topic of general interest. Texts are authentic and are taken from notices, advertisements, company handbooks, official documents, books, magazines and newspapers. Each correct answer receives 1 mark, and scores out of 40 are converted to the IELTS 9-band scale. This is a word-for-word description of the reading exam as given in the candidate's manual, which is available on the website of IELTS. Now that you know what to expect for the exam, let's begin. The easiest and most obvious way to score 8 band and above score in this module is to have a healthy reading habit. That does not mean that you can't get a score above 8 if you don't have the habit of reading English books. All you have to do is practice doing the reading module questions that are available on the internet. The easiest way to find the answers is to just read the questions and identifying keywords beforehand. Now, just skim and scan through the passage to find and mark them in order to find the answer to the questions. As you practice, you will get to know which types of questions you have problems with and then focus on that type of questions. The easiest way to improve your speed in identifying keywords and your speed reading skill is to write summaries. Almost all English newspapers have an e-copy of their publication available on their website. Go to the editorial page of the e-paper and read it and summarize the editorial. Then go through it and see if you have conveyed the editorial viewpoint through your summary in a perfect manner. Once you do this for a few days, you will realize that the time you need to write the summary of the editorial has decreased considerably. This means that you have become better in identifying keywords in a passage and that now you read and understand at a higher speed. You will initially find this to be extremely difficult and boring, but if you persevere, it will also improve your writing skill, as an added bonus. Usually, candidates have a problem with questions that require choosing true or false or not given. In this case, my advice is to not overthink and overanalyze, because it's the most common way to make a mistake in this type of questions. Just think of it from a logical point of view and not based on your knowledge. There will be cases where you can't find the answer to a question or two. In this case, you have to remain calm and regulate your breathing to prevent yourself from panicking. Skip the question and move on to the next one and return to the questions you couldn't solve. Take a deep breath and exhale and look through the passage again, and you will find the answer soon. Finally, my advice is to take 3 deep breaths and exhale before beginning the module, as it is one of the fastest ways to prevent panicking and improving your concentration. This is important as a lack of concentration might cause you to make silly spelling mistakes or grammar mistakes, which makes the answer wrong. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and please don't forget to click on the bell icon to enable notifications.